Good evening, children. Now we are discussing coordinate geometry, 9th session. Till now we have discussed how to find the distance between any two points in a particular plane. Today we are discussing section formula. What does it mean? Let us imagine, like what you are observing here, there is a line segment AB and a point P which has a coordinates xy is on this line segment now. By knowing at what ratio this line segment, this point P divides the line segment AB, you can calculate the coordinates of point P. So section formula will give you a formula to find out the coordinates of a given point, which will divide a given line segment in a particular ratio. Let us imagine there are 2 points A and B, A with coordinates x1 and y1 and B with coordinates x2, y2. The line segment joining these points is divided in the ratio m:n. Then section formula becomes P. Point P, its coordinates x and y equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n by my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. See here, mx2 means m into x2, n into x1, here m into y2, n into y1, like that. So this formula will enable to find the coordinates of the point which is dividing a given line or line segment. Alternatively, coordinates are given. Coordinates of the line segment ends are also given. Then you can also find the ratio in which this point is dividing the given line segment. First example, we are just trying to know how to find the coordinates. Now let us imagine, let point A has the coordinates -5, -12 and point B 4, 8. There is a line segment joining these two. And we have located a point P on this line segment in such a way that this point P will divide the line segment AB in the ratio 1:2. What does it mean 1:2? Length of AB is half of length of PB, or length of PB is twice the length of AB. That is 1:2. If AB is 5 cm, PB become 10. So now the ratio in which P divides AB is 1:2. So I write m:n equal to 1:2. Now what is my question? I am trying to find the coordinates of Pxy. So coordinates of Pxy equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Remember one more thing. Here they are being separated by a comma, indicating that this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. Don't put any plus or minus sign there. So x coordinate mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, y coordinate is my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. So putting the values now. So let us take now here it as x1, y1 and coordinates of b as x2, y2. m into x2, m is 1. 1 into x2 is 4, 1 into 4 plus n into x1, n is 2, x1 is -5. So 2 into -5 In order to avoid confusion, I have put a bracket separated. You can write directly. Similarly, m into y2, m is 1, y2 is 8, 1 into 8 plus n into y1, n is 2 and y1 is minus 12, 2 into minus 12 divided by m plus n is 1 plus 2, that is 3 in both the cases. So next is the simplification only. 1 4 the 4, 2 into minus 5 become minus 10, 1 8 the 8, 2 into minus 12 become minus 24. 4 minus 10 is minus 6. Minus 6 by 3 is minus 2. 8 minus 24 is minus 16. Minus 16 by 3 I have kept as it is. So now the coordinates of point Pxy are now minus 2, minus 16 and 3. So now the point minus 2, minus 16 by 3 divides the line segment joining AB in the ratio 1:2. That's what we write. Now, on further extension, the same formula, let us imagine now. Now this P, which is a point on line segment joining AB, if it is a midpoint, what happens? Let us say now P is a midpoint. So the ratio of division become 1:1, equally divided. Now, coordinates of midpoint, how to find out now? If it is a midpoint only, coordinates of midpoint Pxy will be equal to, see here, mx2 plus nx1. M is 1, n is 1. M is 1, n is 1. So 1 into x2 become x2. 1 into x1 become x1. So what you get? x2 plus x1 by 2, y2 plus y1 by 2. That means if P is the midpoint, then you can find directly the coordinates like this. You need not have the ratio in which they are being divided. So let us go for one simple example by taking the midpoint. We are trying to find the coordinates of midpoint. Find the coordinates of midpoint. Joining A 5 3 and B 7 2 to solve. How to find out? AB is a line segment. Need not draw the line segment also. A is 5 3 coordinates. B has a coordinate 7 2. Coordinates of midpoint you can write orally also. Midpoint P equal to x2 plus x1 by 2, 7 plus 5 by 2, 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 by 2 is 6. y2 plus y1 by 2, 3 plus 2 by 2 became 5 by 2. So coordinates of midpoint you can find directly. If you have the difficulty in finding, then you can find Pxy equal to x2 plus x1 by 2, y2 plus y1 by 2 equal to x2 is 7, x1 is 5. 7 plus 5 by 2 and y2 plus y1 become 2 plus 3 by 2. Directly also can be answered, or you can do by calculation. So this is what the section formula. Section formula can be used to find out the ratio also, can be used to find out the coordinates of midpoint also, and always it can be used to find the coordinates of any point which is dividing the given line segment in a particular ratio. Problems based on section formulas and worked examples we shall be discussing in the next class. For the time being, you go through example 6 and example 7, and these examples you copy down in your notebook.